What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing Radiohead-High and Dry, the guitar solo. And what makes this one really cool is where you get dissonance. This is not dissonance, but afterwards this one is. That's what makes it really cool, because you get the chance to see how dissonance can play into a solo and actually make it better. So go ahead and grab your guitar. It could be an acoustic or electric, and we'll get started. Okay guys, for this song we're going to be using mainly the first two strings. And like I said, dissonance gets some play on this guitar solo, and that's what makes it really cool. Dissonance happens when there's two notes that clash together, and it kind of gives like a horror film sound. Now, the first two notes are two E's. We're going to start with our middle finger, fret 5 on the second string, and we're going to hit the first string E open. They're both E's. Kind of like when you tune your guitar, you're tuning with the same notes. So this one, you're doing it with the 2E part, and from here you take your first finger down on the second string to fret 4, and then you hit that high E open. That's where that dissonance gets a play, because now you're using the D sharp for the second string, and then you're using an E as well. And these are one semitone apart, which gives it a lot of clash. And on the other notes, like over here, you still get some dissonance, but they sound a little bit better together. The dissonance isn't as strong. Like I said, that's what makes this guitar lesson cool. Or I'm sorry, not the guitar lesson, but the guitar solo. So, if you want to learn more about dissonance, let me know and I can make a video on that. But that's pretty much it, dissonance right here. So let's go ahead and go over the first part, or the first section of the riff that we're going to be learning. It's this. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're starting off with those two E's, which is 5th fret, 2nd string, and then high E. We're going to pluck that twice. Then we're going to go with our first finger to that D sharp, which is fret 4 of the 2nd string, and then high E open. And then two more E's over here. So we got this. So now you just got to work on your rhythm of it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do that a couple times, and then we're going to go up to here. So let me show you how that'll look. I want you to focus real quick. I'm not going to tell you how many times. It's not too many anyways, but try to mimic me. Pause it if you need to. See that? One more time. So now, coming up, we're stopping on fret 7 with that middle finger, 2nd string, high E open. So, then you just bring it down to the E's for one strum, then two strums on the D sharp or that 4th fret. So, one more time. Go ahead and pause the video, rewind it if you need to, watch it again, and we'll go into the second section. Okay guys, we're going to start with the part 2, or the second section. It's kind of a big chunk, but once you get over this hurdle, everything's easy from here on out. So we're going to play it for a little bit, get you comfortable with it. Here it is. Okay, so what we're doing there is we're still sticking with this dissonant sound. We're going to start off with the notes you already know. So once again, fret 5, middle finger on the 2nd string. First finger, fret 4, 2nd string. But we're going to add that high E to both of them. Just like that. Now the complicated part comes in. We slide that. We don't slide, my apologies. We move that first finger to fret 2 of the 2nd string for one pluck, and we're going to be using the high E with it. Okay, and then we move that ring finger to string 3, fret 4 for 2 plucks. No other string with it, okay? So we got this. So let me get you caught up to there so far. Okay, one more time. After you hit that 3rd string twice on that 4th fret, you go to the high E for 1 pluck. Then you come back down to that 3rd string right where that fret 4 is with that 3rd finger already on it. Okay, so we got this. One more time. Okay, after that we go back to our 1st finger, fret 2, string 2, and the high E with it for 1 pluck. Then the ring finger comes into play on fret 4, that D sharp note we talked about on string 2, and then the high E open with it for 2 plucks, and you let them ring together. Kind of like that horror film sound again, remember? 2 plucks like that. So we got this. And that's all of part 2. So I'm going to play it a couple times, let you get used to it. Pause it, rewind it, play it a couple times, rewatch it, get used to it, okay? A little slower. One more time, but up to speed now. Okay guys, after learning part 1 and 2, now you're home free because now you just kind of use part 1 again and half of part 2 to end the solo. And then after that, we'll put the whole thing together. So, part 1 happens again right here. Now, if you're not familiar with part 1, go ahead and rewatch it in the beginning of this lesson. Then, the other half is half of part 2, like this. And you stop on the 2nd pluck of the 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So it's this. This is the whole thing that you have to add. After you play part 1 and then part 2, then you put part 1 and half of part 2 together, and that's the whole solo. So here is the last half of it. Okay, let me go ahead and get ready and do the whole thing for you. Okay, now here's the whole solo, okay? Alright guys, that is it for this guitar lesson video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something as always. You can always like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I do the main riff of songs, and I will be doing some guitar solos here. And if you're looking for a Skype guitar instructor, if you're having trouble with YouTube videos, if you're not sure where to start, or if you're a beginner and you're wanting to learn more or get some music theory in you can learn more about my Skype guitar lessons at mountainsideguitar.com. And I'm a Skype guitar instructor, so pretty much it's like walking into your local music store and getting lessons that way, except now you get to get them with me. So thanks for watching this video, and if you're interested in some Skype guitar lessons, go to my website mountainsideguitar.com and check it out. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the next